Seiko maganisi andirindega Dindangariro vemunurwa maindiva Seiko maganisi andirindega Dindangariro
Leo.
Hey, what's up, Arnold?
Oh yeah, hey Arnold.
Hey, Arnold.
What is it?
I'm alright, man. You good?
Long time, man.
Hey, it's been a minute.
You know what? Can you believe it's been more than 2 decades since you guys started?
It makes us feel old, on.
I know.
Yeah, but we're still trying to be hip, on.
How old are you then? How old were you then when you started?
When I started, I was 16.
16.
Yeah. I was 16,
okay,
yeah.
let's backtrack a bit. Because 16 is when you started.
Yeah, when I started.
But there's a time when you actually started.
Yeah,
right?
that's
writing rhymes.
Yeah, writing rhymes. I started writing rhymes when I was still in grade 5.
Grade 5.
Yeah.
Primary.
It was primary. Kuzanai Primary School in Highfields. I was writing. There was a play, so I wasn't a brilliant actor, but I needed to be part of the. I needed to be part of the thing.
When you're a record.
Yeah, so I had to write a record. Is the the billboard they could now we call it billboard one. So that's how I got in. So I started going around with the drama club.
So this is grade 5. You're growing up in Fio. Do you remember what was playing on the radio at the time, or just what the urban culture scene was like at the time?
Hey man, when I was still in school, that people are promoting. They were hot in that. And love Majaivan.
Majaivan, classic.
No fake love, I want to.
Ilanga.
Ilanga. Don Gombo. Adra Eddie Brown. Radio was big then. Radio was big.
It was a culture.
It was a culture, bro. It was big then. You would know that it's almost Christmas time because your dad would bring a record. And it's almost Christmas time, and we used to listen to all the records, and every house wouldn't borrow the record from next door, but they would buy it on. So
and the message my pani time a good family is uterera radio.
Yeah, to terera radio.
I know my dad was big on Simon Chimbetu. He was an avid rumba listener. Mdara ma records rumba ndakaterera mdara amuskundiza even Kanindo, man.
Kanindo, yes. That's
and also reggae. Yeah, I listened to a lot of reggae.
I think the culture was the same. Back then, people used to appreciate all types of music, be it rumba, be it pop was very big as well, because those were the times as well when Rosanna Miller was coming in, and there was this statement they thought it was SRBs, it had this strong background.
I remember that.
Yeah, so. Yeah, everyone listened to everything, even though there were those statements. Everyone listened to everything. You would listen to Radio 2. You would also listen to Radio 3. You would listen to rumba. Your dad would bring you some rumba. He would also bring you Dolly Parton.
And Don Williams.
I
remember that, man.
Zimbabwe appreciated music.
In general, it wasn't good. We are dancehall.
Exactly.
And also reggae dancehall was also big, especially in the ghetto. Because remember sound system, and there was that culture.
Exactly, there was that culture of my clash, my sound clash, and we were very young. So by my sound clash, we didn't understand what it was, though. So the sound clash. But then when we were growing up, we realized, okay, this is what a sound clash is.
But you didn't go to high school?
And then went to high school.
Which high school is this?
Mount Pleasant High School.
Oh, you're by MP?
And by MP, that. Monkey's Paradise.
So how was the experience? Because you're coming from, what was the primary school again?
Kuzanai Primary School.
Kuzanai Primary School. And you're now going to MP. And these are totally 2 different worlds at the time. How much of that then shaped the
letter of Homo?
Yeah.
When I started off in Mount Pleasant, it was more of a culture shock, because it's also a fun of ghetto. When you're coming from the ghetto, you don't question. You don't question authority, you know, if zvikanzi nhasi totanga chikoro na 6 o'clock, you don't question why is 6 o'clock, you know. But vapfanha kumaburbs man, 6 o'clock, are you crazy? School starts at 7:30, you know.
Why am I coming through at 6:30?
Why am I coming through at 6:30? But it's just to just jump and say, oh, 6, okay. So it was a culture shock, you know. It was a culture shock, and the culture that was there, Kuma place, it was very hip, was very urban, you know. So you'd go to a talent show, and the songs that are playing there, it's pop music, it's R&B, you know, it's hip hop was still new, so you know everyone was trying to get the hang of hip hop.
Right.
So you know hip hop is playing, and you're wondering, oh, okay, this is really cool. So you've come from a place where rumba is a thing, you know, Poma Javid is a thing, you know,
like Moma Javid is a thing, everything.
And you come in here and it's different, you know. The sound is very pop, it's very urban, it's very bouncy, you know. My shows, my visuals, they were different as well, bro. They were different, bro. You had to dress up, man. You dress up, but it's just good dress up like that. So you know, you start learning new things. Like, okay, I have to present myself in a better way. You know, I have to speak up. You know, my mind. People have to understand my mind, what I think. You know, I have to be present. I just don't have to just be there to add numbers. I have to be present. So I think that's one thing. But the one thing that I carried from the hood was that I was not afraid to get on stage. Never, bro. I would find a way of getting on stage. Even if I was going to drown, then you know. So that alone, it made me more. It made me understand. If you want to be there, you have to be present.
Oh, if you want to be there, you have to be present.
You have to be present.
I like that. Then time passes. How did you find your way to the booth?
To the booth.
In fact, backtrack a bit.
Yeah.
The Future album.
The Future album.
Do you remember when it dropped?
The Future dropped in
99, 2000.
99, yeah. It was big, bro. It was big. But before we get to the future, I like this. Before we get to the future,
yeah.
The question that you asked that was very interesting with this role. How did you get yourself to the booth? And I remember when I was in Form 2. I always wanted to get into a studio, but I didn't know where I could find a studio. One day I'm doing Robert Mugabe. Then I see Prince Tendai. How's Prince Tendai? You know, he's got a studio, this guy. Robert Mugabe, you know where is that? That's Indian service station.
Right.
Close
to Townhouse.
Yeah, close to Townhouse. It's a Spanish cheap, but there's Indian. I think there's some supermarket upstairs. They have a studio. Now it's a surgery, but I don't surgery. Then I need to follow this guy. But I tell you, please today, I couldn't make it. Don't have it up. But I know. For that, the producer. I was in uniform. I saw Prince Tendai been there, so I wanted to speak to him. About what? I was a small cat, bro. I was short, bro. I was short, bro. I forgot his name. But I've got a vivid image of him. One day, I want to speak to Prince Tendai about what? About music. He's looking at me like, this kid.
I don't say Umbana.
Hey, what do you want? You really want to do that? Yeah, I want to speak to him about music. Then I get in. Prince Tendai comes in and says, okay, how can I help you? Bruh, I was scared, brother. No, Indo-Imba. No rapper. No rapper. Then I throw a couple of bars. But, that's good. You should come back tomorrow. And then, I went home with the bounce.
The spring in your step.
The business school, that's we get a photo studio, Prince Tendai. Aren't you supposed to be in school? No, because I don't pay it. I pay the no one. Because I don't pay it. It's like, you said I should come today, so when do we record? I was, but, the studio time is paid for. I go, whoa, he showed me this big desk there. They are no control. I know about that. I say, can I pay the question? This? Whoa, but then he told me like $10 an hour, and I'm like, $10 an hour.
That's a lot of money.
Hey, how many hours do I need for a record? That's 20 hours. In my head, I'm calculating. Okay, $10 an hour.
20. That's 200.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Like, isn't there anything sometimes? I know you need to pay if you want to record. That's the cost of music. And then I go back home. But I didn't stop going kwa President Dai. Kwa President Dai, I met Kanda Bongo Man.
Get out of here.
I'm telling you,
the
bro.
Legendary Kanda Bongo Man. For people who don't know, Kanda Bongo Man, there was a time when you was the man.
The man, bro. He was the man. So, do we pay the studio, my President Dai? And the producer, me and the producer, we are cats now. I was around by now. This one day I walk in and I see, that's kind of Bongo Man.
What, was he wearing the hat?
He had the hat. That's kind of Bongo Man. I'm starstruck one. That's kind of Bongo Man. I was like, to see. I'm asking this dude, kind of Bongo Man. Kind of Bongo Man. What's the only girls I? Get A. That's not going to go direct. I'm going to girls I. Get A. No going to direct. So and this is Zigana kind of Bongo Man. Mupira motka Corolla white. Where the girls I didn't say a word that. We're in the same car. In the same car, bro.
Side to side.
Side to side, bro.
What?
I didn't say jack, bro. I was just starstruck, bro. I was starstruck.
What kind of aura did he have? Did he have the aura of a superstar? Or he was just a simple dude?
To me, bro, he was a superstar. So, I couldn't, Garana Muno, on TV. Could you tell us some You feel like you're staring, bro. So I'm sitting with this guy, and this is kind of Bongo Man. That's what about girls' high. About girls' high. So that's who high density studios. Hence high density studios.
Who owned the studio?
Princeton.
Yeah, nice.
Hence high density studios. That's high density studios. Bo. They love him there. I saw kind of Bongo Man. Exactly. What a movie. I want to studio. Do it, you lie, bro. Kind of Bongo Man, JJ. Kind of Bongo Man, do it, you lie. His show. We watched it on TV, and everyone was waiting for that song. It's all me. And you see that guy. Bro, it was.
Don't forget to choose the moms. Apasito choose the moms with
you. Yeah, moms are not about Uza. I couldn't tell my mom who did I say, they want to kind of Bongo Man.
Because
studio.
Studio.
It will bring me to another story, all about music and my parents as well. But I couldn't tell my mom, because they want to kind of Bongo Man.
Right.
Because, studio. For what? Studio. A lot of music. No paying. My mom she always thought I would be an engineer. But, I became an engineer.
What were your aspirations at the time?
I wanted to do music, bro.
You just wanted to do music?
I just wanted to do music. I didn't want to do anything else. I didn't want to sing. I wanted to rap.
Okay.
The influence came from my uncles. They used to listen to a lot of Run DMC, a lot of Ice Cube, a lot of Dr. Dre, So, that culture, it was very hip, and I loved it, So that influence of rapping, it was always there. I always wanted to rap. I never at one point wanted to sing.
So fast forward to the future.
There's this whole new wave of new artists. I hear Kutiso, man. Before the future, bro. Before the future. TK comes from South Africa.
The big dog.
The big dog comes from South Africa.
He's fresh off Channel O.
Oh, bro.
5FM. Oh, he was
What
not
you
by
talking
Metro.
about?
He was not
What
by
you
Metro
talking
FM.
about, bruh? He's back in Zim. TK Adzoka kuzim. For real? Hey, Adzoka. TK Boom is on ZTV. Ah, for real, TK Adzoka. TK is calling out. If you think you're talented, come through. You know, show us what you got. We've got contracts. Bruh. And me, I had my friends, man.
Which year is this?
This was 96, 97. Yeah. Yeah. So me and my boys, we've got a small group, MC Villa.
MC Villa?
Yeah.
What? You in the same group with MC Villa?
MC Villa is Stagy, bro. MC
What?
Villa is Stagy. I'm telling you, bro. He's outward bound, you know.
Outward bound.
He's outward bound, you know.
So you guys are from the same neighborhood?
We're from the same neighborhood.
Hey man, rest
Then
in
we
peace,
moved
MC
from
Villa,
Highfields
man.
to Barry.
Oh,
Yeah.
you then went, you wasn't up. But is there no way you meant MC Villa?
That's why I met
Mbari.
MC Villa Barry.
Because
Yeah.
he's Mbari massive.
Yeah. He stayed a block away from me. Yeah. So
Where exactly in Mbari is this?
Tagarika
Tagarika.
Flats, the
Tagarika
ones that are
Flats.
close to
Block Chim, dad.
Block 55.
My
Dad.
weed.
A4, Dad.
They don't know.
They don't know, bro. They don't know. So TK is back. He's on TV. He's calling out people, come through. You know, we've got contracts. You know, so me and MC Villa, we thought we were the only people. MC Villa and Statue that we're the only people that that are doing this. Let's go. This shop again pa church office. There was this Mr. Price. Here's Mr. Price, the shop. You can read something in cash. I'm forgetting. Look by talk around SNBC. We get there, bro. My God, there over 200 people there. There's one bus. Oh, I need a fuga man. No, do we wait? Oh, to kura kom. But that man bija. That boys banabaga. That see bana to kura kom. Takura kom there. You know borrowed you. 200 SNBC borrowed you. To go to come back. Papa ZBC, no problem, man. Hande room trooper. About our today, team like a wonderful she. This is there. That's not a road there. There's a pala. But put a pala. But take the road. What I say? Nobody energy because you don't know where you're going. That's a fool. Too far, but too far. To just a long one, is it? What do you say? I don't want them there. Let's go back to ZBC. That's what my program at TK. Hey, Bo, Pindai. So. You know, there's that big studio. Yeah, the huge studio. I think it was meant for choirs. No choir, it was auditions. There is so in the studio. This is what I don't wonder, man. So you have to rush on. There's a long queue there.
Upper bomb iftar, etc.
There's a long queue there. We wait for hours there. Then the 10 there. So I tell there is a group, a group of 25. TK, but my cameras,
TK very superstar.
Oh, bruh. TK was a superstar, bruh.
Yeah, that's the OG.
The OG was big, bruh. You know, he had this other lady, one guy, white president, I don't remember. I remember her name. Saka, TK is there. You know, there's a bunch of us. It's okay, yeah, you can stand there. I did it. Any boys might don't mind. Panava. Could it teach us to let's sing a song in the cigar on. So we had this song, you know that song, Pinky Ponky,
Donkey cried, Donkey died, mother cried, what?
My UG, Utama Baza, I song, oh boys, I keep a Pinky Pong. Kind of Baza, I better to grab a code Pinky Pong. Everything. Bo. Teenage Ashigam, that Taichka, Taikwatam there. Time fool them there.
Rough.
TK, apart from cameras and whatnot. tatanga mdara tatanga kuroa bingi bingi bongi aye and the crowd mdara every time I respond bingi bingi bongi aye mdara tatanga mabazi yetu zapeza mdara and you know the energy that was there mdara you know you mayapana patatogona kabana satu kuna utona record deal na TK Jesus so kuna utile tutenda pa radio
and but they are livid mdara
it's crazy mdara tamira pa side hapo nakuja kama zita what's your do you have a number zama zoea man there was the mama call box haya so now they have a call box you know it by head you know so that's the number that you give anyone you know
number call box
call box was call box ring I don't get it call box ring
so how would you know with Japan zero call box
I don't know maybe I'm a 10 so give me call box actually you know go check a call box kana ba makuseni na usiku my level dara museo it was real you know like, we didn't have landlines there we had a call box
plus kujecha food
my flats so tapa number yedu mdara tike my rover pangu that was good we definitely call you we've made friends mdara we've made friends itabuda paza busy big bongi mdara kubi tukena mdara isiwe kwa hivi tapida mchitrack mdara takazara mtrack mdara tukuta rese onide chi haindira chakata haindezi nigiriki ndide chakata ugera bam
any familiar names that you met there
bro I'm gonna I tell you I want to bring you back to this saka ba kasiwa pambari bebe free lift mdara kuvaguno nzigo kuvagu violence kubare dara because of piggy bongi fast forward to the future it's crazy hype young stars are coming through they don't want to Dilani
chincha kete utuzonona Dilani
yeah people start speaking there's this new producer who's Dilani go and check him out they don't want to Dilani you know the first person that I saw Take 5
Fizzle
Take 5 and a war blade
narcotic
my god bro I don't think he remembers this and you know Take 5 had so much energy mdara
even until now
why push up prema na war blade why push up prema mdara and I'm thinking whoa what is happening here yo what's up bro yeah really yeah you wanna see Dylan yeah okay let me go see him
actually at the time angathi kuma Golis Plaza
no before my Golis Plaza
still Shamiso
yeah still Shamiso I don't know the Dylan there's this young kid that I the man that ended up on Dylan they got yo Dylan here I said what you do no I'm a rapper so I said okay so what do you do they had I write songs I rap it was okay DPFS the man that yo it's like this and like that and like this and H-Town on the map is spectacular but hold up Mira it's like this and like that and like this and H-Town on the map is spectacular that's bruh I won't record that I said huh I won't record that do you have a shorter song I said no I didn't I want to song you showing no I didn't so I was going to write a shorter song and come back bro this is the first time that I've been told no bro serious I said they got a back group bro they want to Dilali the committee song we have to write a shorter song that's not cool let's look for another producer yeah
Marama
it's like this that's not a good also do my buzz
spectacular
yeah man that's good
my punk
yeah to my punk now so we're looking for another studio. Then we went to the studio that became Galaxy. But Dilani wasn't there yet. So there was this young cat, Ainzi, what was his name? Forgetting his name. So, Tashiga Pepe, Magolis Plaza. There's a studio upstairs. Oh, okay, bro. The way no Fabaga. There's a studio. That was it. They had a studio, baby. It's Humphrey. It's Humphrey. So, Debbie, there's open studio. What do you guys do? To rapper. She beat my buzz. It's like this. You're good. I can record you. But come back tomorrow.
Come back to Murengeri,
Oh,
popular.
yeah, hip hop that.
Come
Come back tomorrow. I was like, Irbo. That's okay. Dara, we spent about 3 months to share every day. I said, I'll come back tomorrow. No, come through tomorrow. Hey, come through tomorrow. Come back tomorrow. Okay. Dara, to every day. This guy is telling us to come back. You know, get it. But I found out my body, but I'm telling you, this place. Every single day, bro.
Shucks.
Every single day. If I was him shadow, be repans, baby. The guy doesn't pop. That's okay. Don't look at my
Via flyover.
After some time, Dara, I knock the door. Door bravoro. Bah. Door chifuru, I'm like, I'm seeing this guy. Tilani Magalim.
He's not the guy.
Exactly.
In the studio.
Exactly. Ow. Humphrey, are you No, Humphrey doesn't work here anymore. You know, Dylan.
Hey.
Humphrey doesn't work here anymore. Bruh,
I got some shades there.
I got some shades there. And Dylan was cool, bruh. Dylan was cool. So D is saying, yo, bro, I've been looking for you. You vapored like water. They got what? Yeah, I've been looking for you. What come way they didn't come back? Hey, what's happening? They got this. I know. We then decided to record somewhere else. So I've been looking for you. I've got a job for you. For real, I've got a job for you. Because who are these guys? The Sturgeon and MC Villa. Yeah, no, this Sturgeon and MC Villa, we're a group, we're called Outward Bound. I was okay, come through to the studio. For 3 months, bro, we were going to that studio. We never got inside. No. First time we see Dylan from Speed Studio. That Speed Studio, it was an amazing studio there. It was the real deal. Corner studio, the desk, there's a booth, the garaba. Dylan, I would say, so listen, I've got a job for you. I want you to go and write a jingle for me. The jingle is about this. When you finish it, come back. I want you. About 3. I want you.
Kumanje kuzofamba kwenda badeni.
I want you. Yeah, oh yeah, but I've got my boss. No, I want you. Dylan was, what he wants is what he gets. Abo, kufamba tuenda chi. There's that awkward silence. MC Villa stage. Saka, did I say? Kata man, God see it, because if he doesn't want the 3 of us, then he for one. One for all. And bro, if he doesn't want all of us, can see anything else.
So Dagwa.
Start kata apa tuona kalio. We need Dylan. You were okay in what I say. We cannot record. I did. No vote that Dylan would see. Boys ragoshi. Right. Then I wrote the advert. I went back.
Which advert was this?
I'll keep it on the hush hush.
Which advert was this?
The advert, it was big. It was the first of its kind. There were a lot to come like that, but it was the first of its kind. So I did the advert with him, and it was amazing, bro. So the advert, I go back home. I was like, boys, now record in studio. Remember, this is the first time the Chamhembe mic. I've been so many studios. First time.
But you've never been on the mic.
I've never been on the mic.
Right.
I wrote everything in my head. The end of a mic, Ndara. I sing the whole thing. Kawadba. Never the pace. I don't care. And I didn't. What a pace. I was just on my bakings. Do I even know what my bakings are? Nah, it's okay. It's done. It's done. That's all right. That's fine. Yeah, I'll let you know when it's done.
Right.
I did. That's okay. I'm Ndara kumarai. The current base number, the current block runner, Villa Block 42. Bruh, the recorder, bruh. How was it done? It was amazing, Dara. The recorder, so I just was watching my headphones. You're laughing. That is my headphones, bruh. It was amazing. There's some bruh. It was the thing, Dara. It was cool, bruh. I don't tell her. So I record. You know what I read? I said it's going to tell you when it finishes. Apeza Dylan do that apeza. I told the guys, no, this Arab is going to play anytime soon. And it's an advert, bro. It's an advert. So if I approve, the advert is cool, every time we play. Then we wait for months, nothing is coming. Why do you buy this? I'm not going to record. You buy this.
It's not proof.
Exactly.
Yeah, my God.
Never read to you.
Right.
I go back on that Dylan. I'm square down to down record. Do I love that Dylan? Yo, bruh. How far?
Yeah.
How far? I don't even, dude. You just go. You don't come back. You need
Dilana to fizuga.
you don't come back. That's an advert, bro. You need to record something as you. You know, you need to record something as you. You're good. You're dope, bro. You need to record. I need to record something. Go write a song. So we've got this catalog of music. So to record a song, but no, you don't record a song. Song era bubrana ma just boys. I don't know if by so against Franca and I. On the head of studio Natilani. Drugimba Franca and I. Yeah, it's a nice track.
It's a Shona record.
It's a Shona record.
Yeah.
It's a Shona record. But I said Landa Shona. Yeah. It's a Shona record. No, I'm not feeling this one. So do you have another one? That you have with another one. So the embodies, but I embrace. Seiko. That's a good record. Can you record it? Yeah, I can record it. Ku mic. I don't know my neighbor chorus. But this is nice. I can put Roy and Royce there. They go, oh, okay.
Yeah. Roy and Royce on Boyens Robert Radio.
Oh, there.
Oh,
Royce, what are you talking about? So I do Royce, Royce, don't be about what did it. Bo, you imagine that excited it killed me that. Could talk about those busy updating. Drop to whatever.
Oh, senior super.
There was a busy around my listen. She that Royce. Right, you page. The land no. My faces are right now. I just want to make the beat. I did it. But when the beat is ready, over some face. In this recent gymnasium, there. All right, bo. The time that was only step up there. I'm not from Barry by Kurega. If I'm going to so go, that's going to be the boys. The land up on the record. And on the song there's going to be Red Rose. Mapida. Isaka song yipi. Ndakati sei kuzwadza. Ndara. Unotaka uzikana ne song yekufa. That ayo ndilabe yati ilibo. Sha, no uzikana song yekufa mdara. Ayo haiti song yoyo. The get up and tin man shit. That excitement is gone. But boys utara chwari. Song yekuti zo nditaka uzikana ne song ilisaid. Sweet. They don't wrote Chikadai. This is the guy that I wrote the song for. I was Blessing. Blessing Muzukuru Patience Musa.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I know Patience Musa from ways back.
Oh, okay, plus Patience Musa's got ties in Mbari as well, right?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. They were Patience Musa because she sang.
Oh.
You know, and Hassan, brother, Patience.
Okay.
Was a friend, was a brother. So then kuna blessing listen. That song is do you dare say they don't want to learn. So bro, guy record. He was quick, he was clever. I want you kuti uite izweto napana kwa America. Today you're just gonna sit and watch Channel O. The guy was very. To go to Channel O, yeah. So I'm gonna record this on tape, on play on tape.
VHS.
On play. Both I want you to be like this.
We're watching every time.
We're watching everyone. We're watching Nas. We're watching LL Cool J. We're watching
Jigga.
We're watching everyone.
At the time, are you already getting cornrows?
Yeah, I was getting cornrows. I started keeping hair. That's another story. Okay. But this story will take you back to Highfields. Okay. Before we even went to Bali. Okay. Before 1990. So, Yeah, you know, I for Buster Rhymes. Wanna Buster man wangu, Buster. Wanna Buster. Just open ujita man wangu. It's an energy, so I'm there. But I was pipe man, your boy was a big brother, and it was hip there. I was like, yeah. Dilani, I didn't Zoga, that Zoga studio, yeah. Beats are ready. If I had beats are ready, I want you to take it. Give me your cassette. The back cassette. Go back home. Listen to it. I did it. Also, when you're ready, I go. Kuna. I'd say I don't go around too much. Go around to so you the sad song. They don't have blessing. Blessing. This is the song, bro. This is the beat. He's listening to the beat. It's a cool beat, man. It's a buzz.
Blessing very hyped.
I'm better. I'm a big brother. Big brother. He's listening. Oh, bro. This is nice. It's not a buzz. It's not a buzz. Tap my cassette the other side. Tap my microphone. I did it. People are beat to go. What a player. But I'm going to fame. Calm down. Then I'm ready. But no, I changed the beat. I changed the beat. So you have to listen to the other beat. The when I tell you about right? Yeah, that's what matter. Can't you man? Tell bo. Pina booth. Dara, Gajaga. What am I buzz? I'm a 16. I know, am I gonna? It is some other way. Am I? Langamagaburi Panamari Batano, am I? Tesifara Tiri Pamatiri to say, am I? Dino Ziva Chow and Zakari, Kusika Yuzuva Zororai, Murugari, am I? The lad is expecting me to stop. I did it. He's expecting me to stop for the chorus. He took I did it. For reference. Because Danyato Robert. You didn't use the pizza. Am I? The brother say, go. Good to see you. I don't laugh. The Leonard, I better my woman. I don't want to. Second way to down the room, Chichi. Oh man, look at my Panama Batano, man. There's a very the Manevaji, the pairs of the Dana Single. Hey, there I'm there. 10 ways of that. We say that. Well, we're hungry there. We're hungry for the studio.
Plus,
I'm a lighty, bro. I'm a lighty. Saga boom. Tukurova the pizza. Yeah, picks up here. Picks up my headphone. There's a booth. You know you could have rested, right?
Dylan was asking Zion.
Dylan was a big man, bro. Even when I was speaking to him, bro, it wasn't, you know, he may go to have a elder and find what disappoint.
Dylan is the guy who taught me radio. So this one time, one of my first shows, I do my first shows. I'm hyped up and the tour recording and I end up studio with Dylan and I'm like, D, I was on radio. I was like, okay, plug it in. Like,
that's D.
Plug it in. And he keeps doing up, he's wearing his shades in the studio. I chill, he presses play. He listens to like 10 seconds. He fast forwards. In like 30 seconds, it's done.
And you're like, what?
Because, what is this? Dara was crushed to Dara.
I killed it, man.
Dara, he starts chopping it all off from Dara to Maya Mpanongo. This is not it. It's not it. But we continue to
That's Dylan. Yeah. You just look at him and you know, nah, Panapa did the fried beans, man. And his statements there, but no, Leo, listen, that's not it. You're not doing it right. Go back and do it right. Look at it. So the pace of that is going to put. The pace. You know, you could have rested, right? The guy say, I didn't know. Do you want to listen to what you did? Do we tell it about you, G? My face, I'm there. Blessings I do that says imagine now it's all a phantom mic mdara. It's speaking everything. Mdara, I'm listening to it mdara ndonzo no it's good sound bro. I'm breathing too much. My sound bro. Leonard what do you think? That I think I need to do it again. Leonard, no, it's okay. No, I'm famous. I'm breathing too as well. No, don't worry. I'll fix that. They got this. Okay. So where do I get it? No, I have to mix this together. Then I'll tell you when it is ready. I did it. Okay, that's fine. That is chorus. Don't worry, they'll come. It's his money. I just want to learn with you at studio. Did that way that see a record there. In Red Rose, that was our now.
Because you're a fan. Is this after Andirege?
Hey, this was after Andirege there. I am there. Because every day the letter was at it was accommodating there. Yeah. Karen Leo, sit. The pin in the Garaga. Nutera chichichicharu gazama songs abo kuboyaji Plucky. So Plucky walks in. There, Plucky walks in. Kilana Van Days. Leo, the Marina. You know Plucky right? Yeah, I know Plucky. Plucky this letter Mapfumo. He is good. He is good, man. He's brilliant. For your song, Aneni, he'll be the perfect guy. So Plaxidi's got a song called Aneni. I'm gonna give you the song. You're gonna go and write a verse, and come back. You put the verse, then we finish the song. Oh, the song of Plaxidis.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. It's real.
You know the boys the Romaren.
Dara, with Plaxidis. Pluggy. Oh, Dara. But I got always on Plaxidis. So get to eat one player of Dara. Apple, you know, shouldn't play for anyone else. You play a song. Hey, Yakaipa, Dara, Yakaipa. You have a vase, you're a vase. I want my Gadis, Bagati, Gadis, Chabo, Ed. For a buyer. That record them, Dara. So, it was a gospel song. I have been a very album there, and I put album that you learn that. That's the only song that I'm playing.
Which is going to shock.
I'm bad news.
I said
but I'm still going to the studio every day. Boom, one day I walk in the studio and I see this guy. And a t-shirt here white. And a shirt here blue, green. The Mascoiso. Chino again, my tennis again. This guy, which guy, Nemo. It's laid back in there. He's just chilled. I don't get Nemo. The Peter was there. The Vadidizo. With a Nemo. The Maya. Maya, so Nemo. But I don't get better. I don't say. Who tell her that? Yeah, Leo. This is Enoch. This is Leonard. This guy is called XQ. This guy, he was a cool kid, man. He was just cool like that. He laid back, no pressure, nothing. White t-shirt, shirt in a mascot green.
Right.
XQ. Yeah, it's XQ. All right. XQ. The battle. So this is his track. I'm a player. Yeah. I'm gonna chill. I'm going crazy. Oh, this track is amazing, Dad. Probably this I'm gonna ride with it. So get the track and I eat.
XQ I'm tripping.
And you know what I mean? Yeah, Dad. Oh, this song is dope, bruh. This song is dope, Dad. Dara makaipa. Yeah, song yangu yakaipa.
What song yangu?
Song yangu. I'm a delay. I'm a player there. Yeah, I'm a player. And song yangu. I'm doing the same. Yakaipa there. Yakaipa. Oh, I'm confused. I'm confused. I'm confused.
Apo, you don't know what to think anymore.
No, I don't want to think one. Wait, because chorus tafanazo excuse abaya ndatombrekeza chicha ndodzika pasi man ndogara kuware park chichi atodayeso anobaya patenda ndadzokera studio Dylan seko yakapera no hainopera I was just making him listen to it on so that he gets an idea of there's another rapper on bro korwezandasira vari kunetsa bata but vari kuya they go to work
It's got time
yeah but when they come in I'll let you know man then this one day that we have studio boom do move for the door do one of this young cat about Hoover you know I go to Hoover if you keep acting like this bro I'm gonna kick you out of the studio. This guy and hey, what's up bro KP again white back to front KP again but he's dressed the same like XQ and his shirt that was in there you know my name is Rockford you know they call me Rocky same energy that
same energy take 5 type energy
but this so have you recorded something but yeah I've recorded the song you know say you know Rock was a classic act of that out of the dilemma yo P can I hear your song that's why can I hear your song yeah now I'll play for you don't worry I'll play for you I'm doing something Dana excuse Rocky so Rocky I pass to say but oh that chicha I need to put my voice there they got you have to speak to Dylan that's a Roy and Royce you know Rockford you know he's a cool cat but I want Roy and Royce there I want Roy and Royce come on there but man it's days are going by that talk to Dylan Rockford talk to Dylan munakaipo guys chorus baba akatoipa guys chorus kana river siri kuya ngakuisa chorus yacho adini no Roy and Royce are coming I'm coming back, but I'm still walking to Barry. But now, what's different is now, Dylan has to pay lunch. Oh, so I put my lunch or head patio. Tell about tea, we'll take a chigwa. We'll take a half yaki, 1 liter. We'll take excellent. What a visa she's yeah, excellent. What a roll. Sakataka kuguta sakataka kwaza ngoba 66 or sakataka kurira bera uzori kana chero lunch time bana ino tesa Dylan alpha you know that was actually the tricks pass the G when it comes when pass the G the G man when it comes pass the G I'll tell you another story about pass the G
hey man I'm here for that
I'll tell you another story about pass the G so pass the G I'm facing so I follow it's not go I've got an evening recording so I have to sleep at the studio so you have to go and get food pay is but cheap in there something like that madam take a but cheap then you buy yourself food oh so pass the G's are home man when pass the G comes we're going to eat in the evening so there's no need for us to go home
early.
Yeah, so we can just sleep at the studio. Oh, you know, we can just sleep at the studio because you know our bellies are full. So when Pastor G comes there, so we can just go. Pastor G, I'm not taking much come. Yeah, definitely. I've got to record the studio. I've got to record the time. So we're spending more time at the studio. So we got to know each other. We got to become a clique. An enemy Chimoko, they are coming here, Dara, you know. The one.
Is Chenge is already done by then or not?
Chenge. Yeah, Chenge was done. Chenge was done already. So he comes in later. So, you know, so I know what he's capable of, what Rockford is capable of. He's capable of killing Seiko, making it happen, making it big. The end of the day, that on a Dylan listen, put Rock in there. Oh,
this guy's gonna kill it.
He's gonna kill it. No, Roy Royce are gonna come. So one day I come back to Studio Maxim, as per usual. Then Adzani, Dylan calls me in. Leo, come. Never end. Ranzi, I want you to listen to something. Tell me what you think. Va player say come there. Do player I'm a face song, I'm a face then the mananzo boom, chorus, Rockford. Ndara, it just sounded amazing. Ndara, you can't go fit on that. You can't go fit it just like that, like the missing part in there. And then, bro, remember when I recorded it, Daimba say chorus. So he puts Seiko, he puts Kaga. That's the first thing that I hear that is different from the song, on the song. Then I'm like, whoa.
Then the chorus drops.
Chorus drops in that. The track is, you get about 10, you have 100. There. As we say, I saw a bridge. I didn't know what a bridge was, There's a bridge in there.
What was the bridge again?
Could go, what that remember my day. Dedicated. So he puts that bridge, I did it. Oh, that part, oh, that's dope. Oh, if you pick up with that dedicated, that I feel it. The song is amazing. It will be there. I said you have mix or so. It needs to be mixed, mastered. Then I'll give you. And this, that's good. Kuna blessing, bruh. The item is sounding so dope. Do you have it? No, I don't. But I'm not worried about my song. No, I don't have it. But it's sounding dope, Dara. Then, boom. Azani, innocent Chuma. Innocent Chuma said, I've got a brand new record.
Per radio.
Radio,
you don't even know.
Yeah, bro. I've got a brand new record. This guy is shy, but he's good, He's the shyest guy that you ever meet. On radio, Dara. So, radio, take wanda. You need MC Villa, Stagy, what's his name? Forgetting his name, but he's a dancehall artist now. Music, the friends are, this guy, he's a shy guy, he's the shyest guy that you can ever meet, but he's talented. Then boom.
Van Wakaita noise. Crazy.
It was crazy. As I didn't know as well. I didn't know. I couldn't wait for the morning.
Then the song gets hot.
The song gets hot, we're getting interviews. We're getting shows,
And the video?
The video, bruh. So,
shucks.
Bruh, the video. So, Leonard brings this lady to the studio. Says, this is Leo. Song you go play up there. It will be rounds by radio. It's playing. Oh man, this guy, man, Leonard brings in this girl. This lady is called Nakai Matemo. Nakai. This is Leonard Mapfumo. So that song that I was playing you, it features Rockford Jossers. So we're gonna do a video. We're gonna do a video for you guys. Oh, video. Yeah, we're gonna do a video for you guys. They tell us this concept, you will disappear. Oh, for real? Yeah, you will disappear in the video. You won't be moving. And whoa, Saka, you guys, you'll be ready. 8. How to drive. Membrane. That is it. Just come membrane. Make your way there. I don't remember the data of that. Look at it, bro. This is a video. No fano gazirira leo. Fano rukom soro yako yeye. Ini chara say chara chef soro wangu look nice. Exactly. Rockford is ready, guy. He's got his ivory thing on his pinky finger. He's got a necklace. He's got leather jackets. Leather jackets. We need to look the same. Oh, bro. That's like a leather jacket. Leather jacket that I got it from Blessing. Got it from Blessing. Yeah. So the lady, Adipa, Blessing, leather jacket, I don't follow.
Weird.
Video of that. Now you live in the channel of life. Bro. I ain't not going to that. tiri kurekodha video tapiwa chikafu tadya vari kugadzira set makeup tashutwa mudara is being short tiri kuziva kuti unoziva dholi ndaasingatiziva iwo chimira padholi tokupusha so we just be filming wakamira mudara tiri kufilma it was exciting. Then the last part to go town, the warehouse. Then we got to shoot the cross. Of our gazette cut box, of a light reflected as a cross of our shooter. So that whole cross thing we have an effect like this. It's a sabasanash.
Video.
Oh, the video I don't know. But video Buddha. Video Buddha so I'm a superstar whatever. You don't super Mapfumo. But what we are music to music here
You're not the expert.
So did you manage to get time for us? No, I'm talking to the man. Don't worry. He will call you. That the video comes out. We want a video. Rocky goes and sees the video first. He watches the video, comes back to me, says, "Leo's video is Peter." What? I shot her. That's Peter. Going down, you will see. And it on a video. Video, I told you,
He's talking about how he's coming out. Rockford.
But you got to even a video, Rocky. If you say so, bro, if you say so, it's cool. A video, I would have done a video becomes something else.
Huge.
And guess what? It plays on channel low.
So, my man Blessing is watching. He's like, yeah.
We made it, bro. We made it.
So, all this is happening. What then leads to Chamhembe? Yeah.
So, 2003. Leonard decides to move to South Africa.
Right.
Yeah, with his family. He decides to move to South Africa. So now, Take 5 was setting up his own studio. You know how things work. So Take 5 was like, God, I got a studio, you can come to my studio. Yeah. But I know D, I don't know for a studio, so we'll come to your studio. You get that squad. Then we go to that squad. The energy I'm gonna fight here, but I'm big time. It's the same energy that is God, Dad. You sense, let's work, bro. Let's work. Leo, what do you have? Another energy I'm put Mapfumo, they were already at that squad.
Okay.
Mapfumo was already at that squad. So Mapfumo, they were bouncing between Galaxy and that squad because they didn't have a Galaxy contract.
Got you.
Yeah, so they needed to record, so they were cool, that squad. So when the line decided to close, it was easier for us to move to that squad. They had that squad, Dara. 5 in his energy. You got something, Leo? We have to work on something. That yeah, we have to work on something. So tomorrow your session is in the morning. Flip. Then definitely go to DN. I know DN I've got this girl, that I'm going out with, No, I need to write a record for this girl. So, the person I'm quite about to go to the Discord. The man queer lift with the wife food. Discord. That they will 5. I've got a record that I want you to
Why Discord? Why Discord specifically?
Why Discord? I wanted a chilled vibe. Discord had that chilled vibe, that white cliff jive, vibe. So I'm with him and I'm like, so this is a song. This song. Tell me what you think. Do it. I could not move it. Do was that the case of it? Why you like that try you? This one got better. God, you talk about
Discord rooms. King.
King chakayipa ichi gadi ndavana kombi kwa 5 tashiko kwa 5 yeah, so let's start 5 are we still Leo so first abakareba chi ibabo manje, you know, I was the first guy to cut my bars into 12 and I've got 12 lines. I've got 12 lines, I've got 12 lines. So I do okay, cool, man, we'll do that. There's a 12 bars there. There's a 12 bars. We have a chorus. It was fast. So Tamara song Gadi Chamhembe.
Chichaketi koti Chamhembe izonzi Chamhembe.
So what happened was
what happened was
what happened was, so you know, we're young.
For a while, I remember when Take 5 produced the Ride 'em Rhythm.
Yes.
You could hear Rocky on Susanna saying that squad music. Take 5. Yeah, which means it was that squad. Yeah.
That's what. Yeah. So we moved. There's a click. There's a click that. So when a promoter comes and says, "Yo guys, I want Rockford." Rockford will come with a lot of Mapfumo, Take 5, Kevi, blah 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 blah, and then so to go to the parentum. We want youngsters who come tare. That would there was this program in Zimbabwean, and you don't hear me. It was an HIV and AIDS program.
Right.
You know, you don't hear me because you say because of stigma. You know, but you need to. I'm just like you. You know, so it was made for young people, so that young people can be conscientized on stigma, so that they can know when HIV is. It's just if they are your parent, they're still your parent. You know, you don't get it from eating in the same plate. So tenda kwa mtari mdara. Tukuta show yedu mdara. It's pegged mdara. But I'm jamba my fans kupida, I'm sure. I did it. So we are happy mdara. We are click wanda tahiro buzz mdara. The energy the buzz yakayipa mdara. Tukuta raba stories echi show mdara. My boss pay for my baby. Somebody susu zochi. Since chibachi ku south mdara. We need to give ourselves a name. You know, like what would we call ourselves? That is Chamhembe. I did it. Saka tukuva kwa mtara mdara. We're calling ourselves Chamhembe. Exactly. So we got back to the studio. The same energy that we came with from Mutare, we just put it into the music. And then Chamhembe was born. So
talk to me about roles. Take 5, TBA. Who was doing what? Tell me about the energy that was at the Chamhembe studio. Did the studio become known as Chamhembe, or it was still that squad?
It was that squad, but Chamhembe was more of
the collective.
The collective.
So who was in Chamhembe? Let's run through some of the artists.
Hey, Chamhembe. Rockford, Trinity. There was a guy called Zazu. You know, there was a guy called Zazu.
Right.
He never, you know, he was the energy of the studio.
Right.
He was the energy. Zazu was just there to hype that. I got up a desk. You know, but control desk. I got this. Class rep with Ruku. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. That flow, bro. 5. What do you think? It's crazy. So he was the energy. Another energy studio. So you go there and you find Zazu is there.
And of course there was Mafrik.
Mafrik was there.
Tererai
was there. Ngoni was there.
Ngoni was there?
Yeah, Ngoni was there. Yeah. Ngoni actually came through. Before we came through, I would that squad. Trevor D was there. Tawanda
Mgodi. That's taking me back,
bro. Tawanda Mgodi.
What about Stana? Was Stana part of the clique then?
Stana was always part of the clique. From the days of Seiko, he was part of the clique. You know, DSZ was always the guy who always had the smarts, man. Because Daisy was a hustler.
It still is.
Daisy is a hustler. You get me? So Daisy, I just go, before there was, the full me, we used to be dressed by Daz.
That Daz.
Stunner. I go, no. We need to look fresh, guys. I can make you jeans and t-shirts.
Was he the same guy who was making Rocky's outfits back in the day? Who was making those tattered jeans?
Those tattered jeans. Those will make them ourselves. Those will make them ourselves. Because we think, okay, what's different about us? What's different? Should we just go on stage and just be the same? What's different about us? Bro, get very much to take a man. It's like a reason. To validate my stage, and it would create a frenzy. You'd walk the street of when I can't figure out what jeans
jeans go.
It was like crazy, bro. It was like crazy. So we had Nembo Boy.
But Nembo Boy came later, or he was always there even since
Nembo Boy came through on Chamhembe
Plus, yeah.
This
that's a tune. But Chamhembe 1 drops, right? And the country's in a frenzy.
It's crazy.
A big moment. You can tell there was a difference between Chamhembe 1 and Chamhembe 2.
Yeah.
There's a strong difference between Chamhembe 1 feels more raw, and Chamhembe 2 feels more pop.
It's very commercial.
It's very commercial.
Very commercial.
Was that intentional?
Deliberate. Chamhembe Plus was, we were also getting commercial. The artists themselves were also getting commercial. We were also getting influenced by different sounds as well. For instance, if you take that, if you listen to Chamhembe, there's a whole lot of Kizomba Passada feel in it.
That's why My Day, for example,
My Day.
Is that count,
The man who brought that concept is XQ. XQ video
Look Chakter, Mozambique.
Comes back from Mozambique and he says, bruh, there's this sound that is called Kizomba Passada, bruh. It's crazy. 5 says, I know that sound, bruh. I know that sound. So the influence of Chamhembe had influences of outside Zimbabwe. That was very raw in that it had a lot of elements in the modern sound that was mainly American. If you listen to it's very hip hop-ish. Yeah.
And very R&B.
R&B, so exactly. But when you listen to Chamhembe Plus, it's got that Passada feel. So it had influences from other countries. So, that's why it was more commercial. Yeah.
So what went wrong with Chamhembe? Because you guys had, I think, one of the most prolific moments in urban music. I don't think... remember the Zim dancehall craze? I don't think... Yes, it was amazing and it was more prolonged, but people don't understand.
Chamhembe was crazy, bro. I remember one time... I got a call from the UK, and they say, we've got this song that is playing here in the UK, right? And we're looking for the person who owns the rights to the music, right? So I'm new lens, the sniper, to mighty movies. Mighty movies.
By the way, Mighty Movies is where ZFM stays.
Yeah. No. That's the new one.
Oh,
that's the
old
new
one.
The old one. The old one.
Road, yeah.
Yes, the old one. The old one. So that's why my list, baby. The phone, is this Leonard phone? Yeah. And we've got a song that is playing in the UK. We're looking for the person who owns the rights, and somebody directed us to you. So we want to know if you own the rights to this music. I said, yeah, I do. That's my song. It's on my album, the R&L. So we want this song to be a soundtrack for a feature film that we're doing that is called My New Home. And this is the UK. And I'm thinking, is this a prank? Sniper. pane munhu arifonera kubva ku UK ari kuti they want my song to be chichichichi fanira act professional tsvaga manager open a manager ndikati yeah all right so can you call me later so that I can give you number manager wangu chichichichi. So there was a guy who owns Croco Motors. He was a good friend of mine. So I tell him with this, he saw me in a first car, you know what I mean? The vanilla car, blast. I'll be the manager. I want you to act as my manager. I'm gonna give this number to this person. So I'm gonna give you this number and what. I did it. Boy. They call him. Hey, yeah. So Leonard, yeah. So we want to do. We have got a feature film, and we thought that song would work well. So how much would you charge us for? No matter we'll draft a contract. We'll send it to you. You sign it. Then we'll
fax it to you,
bruh. Just like that, bruh. And I was like, yo, this is crazy. So that's how deep that music went. That it was just beyond Zimbabwe. It was everywhere. Channel Law. Remember we were watching Channel Law and like we did too. Channel Law used to come to Zimbabwe.
I remember.
Yeah, to film our shows. Then they take it and play it on Channel Law. You know, that's how deep the sound was. We didn't have to send our music there and say, no, you need to play us.
It was a whole culture.
We were hip in Africa.
So when what happened to Chamhembe? Because at some point it was Chamhembe is here, then everything just we never heard of Chamhembe anymore. What really happened? What went down with Chamhembe?
The one thing that broke off Chamhembe was the business element.
Okay.
Yeah, the business element of Chamhembe. Commercializing Chamhembe. When we did music, we really didn't care much about money. We cared about the vibe that we had. We cared about the music more. When I started off, I just wanted to go sit with my mic, record my voice, hear myself with my headphones. That didn't change much. What did change was that, okay, I've got this product, I need to present it to people. So the next thing was, I've heard myself, I've recorded, I need to present my art to people. That was the next phase. But the phase of commercializing it, we hadn't. But there were people that knew that this thing could be commercialized, it could be monetized. Mm-hmm. So the element of monetizing Chamhembe wasn't done very well, you know, because it's a baby that we feel we all gave birth to it. Mm-hmm. The main engine was Take 5. Take 5 was just like us. He didn't care about monetizing it. He wanted to make music. Just the way he is today is the same way he was then. He just wants to make music. He is music. So he just wants people to understand who he is. But the monetization part of it wasn't done very well. If people were consulted, well, this is what we want to do. We want to do A, B, C, D because we feel like we can further Chamhembe in this direction. You know, what do you guys think? You know, so when people realize that, oh, this thing has been monetized.
Who was monetizing Chamhembe at the time?
Yeah, then it was being managed by Grace. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Grace was doing a job. It had to be monetized, but it's too much. We didn't know that this thing can be monetized in that way. So, you know, it started coming off as rumors like, no, you know what, this thing has been monetized, you know. What are you guys doing about it? You know. So when we then talked about it, you know, we're kids. So Grace comes and says, this is your baby, you know. I am making sure that this thing makes money. I did. So what we have to do is that if we really want to monetize this, we need to sign contracts. Everyone was like, whoa, contracts.
You're laughing, Leo. Why are you laughing?
You know, when you think of the reactions that we did there, you know, they impacted the direction in which Zimbabwe music was going. Because remember, we had Channel Law coming in, seeing what we were doing. The pop culture was, you know, then we decided to be like, you know, let's formalize this thing. And we say no, right? That no was a no to a lot of things.
Explain.
It was a no to a lot of things. We said no to the contract. The contract was formalizing everything. If we had sat down, somebody sat us down and said, listen guys, we need to formalize this thing so that it makes us money. You make money, I make money. The industry
makes
grows.
money, yeah.
Exactly. The industry grows, we better the industry. Then you can do A, B, C, D. You've got the rights to this, right? We would have kept the same energy and let someone run the business, and we just made music. Because we said no to that. We then said no to the same energy that made Chamhembe Plus. We would have made a Chamhembe Plus 1. That would have taken us way beyond maybe just Zimbabwe, maybe just a call from the UK, maybe a collaboration with a UK artist. But we said no to that as well. We said no to the growth of a formalized industry in Zimbabwe.
So are you saying, for example, a lot of what we're experiencing now with dancehall artists, with a lot of the urban music space where it's very informal, a lot of it can be traced back to Chamhembe, for example?
Yes. You know, when you start getting big, there's a lot of people that come along, you know, people that give you advice. Some of the advice is bad, some of the advice is good. So they'll tell you, you know, you're being told, you're a big artist from you're in the same, you know, bus, you're going to a show. He's telling you, Shama, who's all this? James Simombe, akazobisana nerecord label yake because anazipoa mali yake bozi pale zvakasina kubereka contract, and you are hearing all of them together. You know what, there's this clause yakanga kuiswa contract mambo yatarisa kunyasoverenga then you're young, you're vibing, you don't care about anything else, you're caring about the music. There's somebody that says, okay, this is the contract. You know, the contract is formalizing everything. This is what you owe, this is what you own, this is what I own, this is how much we will make together. Because you're hearing all these things from everyone else, the moment that paper is given to you, you're like, oh, come on now, player, come on now. So we said no to that. So we said no. So that can be traced to a lot of things. We as record label and artists, there's that, you know, there's always that friction of who's getting the bigger chunk, who's doing what.
So is it safe to say that when Chamhembe broke up, for example, when all that is went in their different directions, it felt as if people were starting over?
Oh yeah, we're starting over. Everyone was starting over. I then went and opened up a studio.
Asian Fashion.
Yeah. I went and opened up my own studio. I also realized that this thing is business.
At some point.
So I immediately changed. I went home and thought about it. I was okay, I see. So it's business at the end of the day. Yeah, so I then went and opened my own record label. Then I realized it was business, you know. So there is that need to educate our artists. It is true that people come in as promoters or people that want to help, and they abuse the trust. And when it matters the most, when the artist should benefit the most, they will not trust a contract. They will not trust putting pen to paper. You find, for instance, we've got a lot of fracas that is happening about content right now. Like, oh, my content was taken down. But, you know, as an artist, no one educated you. You can actually upload it yourself. You know, you can own everything yourself. You know,
That's
if you've
true.
got a record label, let the record label run that and secure that your stuff will always be there.
So who's making money from the Chamhembe catalog right now?
Who's making money from Chamhembe catalog?
Yes, because I saw it on Spotify and all that, and I was wondering who's making money from the Chamhembe catalog, because it's a lot of you guys there, but who is the benefactor of
my music? I own my music.
Right.
Yeah, I own my music. Everything that was on Chamhembe, I've got it on my Spotify. Chamhembe Plus, I'm not sure who's got it. I'm not sure.
What about Chamhembe 1?
Chamhembe 1, I don't know as well who's got it. Yeah, I don't know who's got it. I hope it's Take 5. Because he put in a lot of work at that. And it would be wrong for it. It would be wrong of us to say Take 5 should not benefit from that. Because he opened his home, opened his studio, he sacrificed his time, his intellectual properties in that. So for us to come and say no, he shouldn't benefit from that. It's wrong. It's wrong, you know. Take 5, like I said, Take 5 is music. He doesn't care about what else. He just wants people to understand him.
If you listen to the Chamhembe tapes, you hear a lot of, for example, rocky backings on a lot of things, or you hear certain artists on almost a lot of things. What was the culture there? Was there a culture that moved the Chamhembe idea, sound, brand? Or
it was never your song. It was never Arnold's song. So profound. You come and say, we'll be sitting in the studio. Remember I told you Zazu? Zazu will be there like, yo, this is dope, bro. Five, are you listening, bro? Are you listening? But yeah. You man, ooh, the beat is vibing. Yeah. Leo. Yeah, it's a voice, what is wrong? Yeah. But Leo is, you walk, wait a minute, banane. What I'm going to body grab about Usande for the tea night with my day. But what Usande for the tea night with my day. That sounds dope, bro. But, oh yeah, that's true. That's it. So it was everyone. Take Kutsanira someone.
Well, that's why you guys made such quality music.
Exactly. You tell XQ, vemaCD brothers, Peter. You go back, you go and write it. You go back and write it. XQ say Leo. That song is okay, but you can do better, bro. It was okay because we had the same energy. We were bouncing off energies.
Go ahead.
Yeah, because music industry is driven by the people that are around you. If you've got energy, I want some prayer, you push me to do better. But when your energy is low, I need to push you. So we bounce energies around.
Right.
That's the industry.
So is that? I think a lot of that comes up in a song like Gerudo, for example.
Ooh.
You need to tell me the Gerudo story, man.
Oh man, we're going through a lot, man. We're going through a lot. So we just met Maskiri.
Was Maskiri part of Chamhembe?
No, it was part of. There was a studio that was in Chitungwiza. It was called. Names, bro. Names. I got a problem with names, bro. It's called. But Action Jackson. You got to do Action Jackson.
Right.
So he comes, he tells us this whole story, like, listen, bro, my music is this. And bro, Chamhembe is wrong. Come through. Come through the Chamhembe. So he comes through on. There was this couch. So he comes through on and so there was this beef one that was happening between Chamhembe and that studio. So there was a cold war. So he comes through and he's sitting there, Maskiri. Take 5 is there, but who's this guy? It's Maskiri. Maskiri from Action Jackson. Hey, that's the guy. Oh, my name, bro. Hey. What's up, bro? What's up? And then Maskiri is just telling his story. This is what happened. This guy. And 5, no problem. Guy, they go to music. Too far back to town. In a rock, we need to do a song, Tessa. Maskiri. Yeah, we need to do a song. Take a song here, say. The Varado time out on your song, Zerudo. So a lot of things were happening. So that song, it was a reflection of what was happening in our lives then. So the Varado is a face. Boom, we go to the studio, take 5, lays down the beats, we record, boom, Gerudo is there.
Is Gerudo a Maskiri song or a Leonard song?
Gerudo was a song that we wrote for Maskiri.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that was a song that we wrote for Maskiri.
Okay, yeah. Makes sense. Because he's got like 3 verses on the 2 verses.
2 verses, yeah.
2 verses, and you've got a verse, and there's also a rocky bridge. Okay. Because
so we're ready for Maskiri, yeah.
Such a jam, man.
If you look at Maskiri's songs, then that was, I think, the least controversial song. Yeah, that he ever did.
I remember, because there was a time, and Amuri Darangu. Who was doing the chorus there?
I'm not sure who did the chorus, but I don't wanna. Kevin. Is it Kevin?
Because Take 5 made that record, right?
Take 5 with that record. But records, they said that became big. Maskiri. They are 5.
And a tambu.
They are a tambu. They are, you know,
And a midwese.
Then, you know, when you listen to it for the first time, you would go crazy. Like,
I know.
You know, you just become a fan of your own music. Like, oh, what is this? What is this now? And Fred would just be sitting there. He always had this chair. And you have this verse, and those that sit with scorners there. This man, my memory. That it was a blue Adam that he used to sit on. Look at it. It was a Bible verse on. So you just be sitting there, bro, but listen to this. Then he plays it. You would, oh, you must get it. There was never a feeling I need to compete with Maskiri. It was always, you know, this is good. When you go to radio, when you don't tell, you know, interview was never a Leonard Mapfumo interview.
It was everyone's.
It was everyone's interview. So you go on radio and say, yeah. So do you have any new work that you're doing? What? We've got so much work that we are doing. Maskiri's got a new track. Excuse got a new track. Rock has got a new track. Freak has got a new track. It's, you know, it was never your interview. It was everyone.
And even shows as well.
Yeah, even shows, exactly.
You guys would just go and it's
Take
everybody. Yeah, it was just everybody there.
Exactly.
What was the stigma that you guys were not using live instruments and all that? Because it was also peak during the Chamhembe era.
Yeah, I think that was coming from the older generation. That was coming from the older generation that, you guys, you are not using live.
vemaCD.
vemaCD, you know, you're not using live, your sound is not real, you cannot play it live, you know. So, for us, it never really gave us pressure. We saw it as the future. You know, we saw
I
it as
see
the
what
future.
you did there.
Yeah.
The future.
You know, so it was never pressure. We just kept, you know, our lane, but we also respected what they said. You know, would sit down and listen to Eddie Brown talking from Harare to Bulawayo. You know, would sit down and speak to Mr. Chinks. You know,
Gala.
Yeah, Gala. They would tell us, I'm funny, baby, you know, is this better today? So, you know, some would come. I remember when I had a conversation with Leonard and he was saying, you guys are good, you are brilliant. You know, the way you sing it properly, the way that it should be sung. That is how you need to do music. You know, I don't mind doing a song with you. You know, so I kept that. So I went back to him and I said, I want to remix your song. It's like, no problem, do it.
Which song was this? You remind me of the Shedza.
The remix that I did.
Ukandishedza makomo. Was it a you song? It was a Maskiri song.
It was a new song.
It was a you song.
Yeah.
Right?
I wrote it for a Jade again. Like I wrote it for a girl, you know. Most of my songs, right? Most of my songs, you know. There was this girl though, you know. She was in Mutare. She was a light-skinned girl, bro. So every time I went for a show there, I would find her. She would be waiting for me. So you know, one day I need to write a song, you know.
You know what? Before we wrap up, I just need two stories. One story is about your first paycheck. There's an interesting story about your first paycheck.
That story,
and the second question is, what do you think is the legacy of Chamhembe? Yeah, so the story first, then we get to the...
So the first paycheck, I did this advert that I told my friends with this one. The song is coming out. I did it. But it didn't come out. I did it. So Dilani calls me, Leo, come to the office, to the studio. I go to the studio. He says, here's your money. I did it. For the advert that you did. I said, yeah, but I did. Here's your money. It's 5,000. 5,000? 5,000 for an advert. Hey, this is your money. Take it to your mom. I did it. Boom. That stupid thing. I walk from town to Mbari. I'm already 5,000. Nah. It didn't move. envelope. Then I was like, because I was used to walking every day. The people are married there. I am with some woman that look for money on gym there. Let's go back 10. I give my mom the money. He married a bandana for the work that I did. He says, oh, okay. Pulls out the money out of the envelope. She doesn't count it. But, oh, Mariga one is she puts it back, closes the envelope. So say Mariga way back. She said, no, listen, I didn't steal this money. I don't go over you know. The bad arrow, and didn't the man above. Mangwara Maxim.
She's like,
no, I didn't steal it. Didn't put it in Maria Counter. I spoke one of Dick. Maria Counter. Maria Counter would die. In a gin bath. Walk out and buy much imagine. What time will you buy? So in the morning, she goes with me, Geza. They don't come, Yanni.
And they're not Dilani.
You know, only we should give a fugitive. There are no problems with the pizza. Saga, I didn't go over to the pay. Could you know what the Leonard for it? Never zombies. One banana, but I don't Dilana. Me, imagine that she boxes. You know, studios will open that early in the morning. We are chilling. Dilana comes. Hey, why are you here? She, my mom wanted to have a marriage. I wanted to, it's Maria, what I imagine. Saka, I didn't do good Zorere. It was a phone here. I'm a phone of moms. Hello, Mama. This was the Lama Kalima, the producer, Leonard Mapfumo. I let her advent yak, yes, I can't battle Mariaki. Sadamupa, the Camus, I will also occupy him. Was that is a good room? One of Nigamita say, and he spent. Ha, Duvana, what are we are now? I did Duvana, I don't know, to get out there. I give her the money. She takes $100. She gives me. I did. The following day, I did that $100. Following day,
get purple.
If that is purple. I didn't know purple. The following day, today's show. I did. I've organized a show for you. Just going to be my first show. I've organized a show for you. So you need to dress up. You need to dress up, guys. You go ahead and perform. The Peter Town, the $400 young. The Peter Flima get him national here. They want to take a she, boots on them, kick some for the first time with my own money.
Fresh kicks.
They're black and yellow.
Yeah.
Black and yellow. They want to take a jeans, they're black. They want to take a, let's go, basketball. Adam, yes, you know, my shorts, if I try to face it, I pick and I said t-shirt and cut. So I was yellow, black. Yeah. So end up there, we get to show, our first show. We go to my place in high school. That was my first show there.
About an old boy.
I'm an old boy. I meet my teacher, Mr. Yoni. We good work. He sees me. Oh, Mapfumo, you're here. Yeah, I'm here, sir. Where was it? There's a performance. It's two performances.
Cool.
Pavilion, okay. Yeah, this is my pavilion. Hey. Oh, don't show up there. I did some woodwork. What are yeah, good example. And so much I get to give back. Look, I'm a family job there. I'm this other headmaster there. He's our former student. Former student. So I'm going to go to pavilion. Let's go pavilion there. Guess what I'm saying?
Cool.
We're sharing stage that you only somewhere here.
Get out of here.
I'm telling you, bro. She's, you know Chumaniso, there. You know Chumaniso. You listen to her music, you sing, and she's performing there.
She was so graceful, man.
Yeah, shower. She sees us. Oh, hi guys. I heard we're sharing the same stage. What are you doing? I'm a rapper. You know the rock for. There, I take up a stage. I perform. That was brilliant, guys. Shower.
Very good.
So we are starting to meet the big people.
Right.
Yeah.
I could talk to you all day.
I know,
What do you think is the legacy of Chamhembe?
Chamhembe opened up new doors. If you look at Chamhembe, it had dancehall, it had hip hop, it had R&B, it had skits, you know. All of these things, if you look at the entertainment industry today, we are big on dancehall. Dancehall was your Mad Boy Khakis, your Nebo Boys, your Yombries, your
Reckless.
Reckless. That was dancehall. You know, you look at R&B, you've got
Rocky,
your Rockford, your
Terera,
Kevis, your Terera,
KV, all that.
Yeah, you look at your hip hop, you've got XQ, you've got Stana, you've got Leonard
Mapfumo.
You know, it opened doors to a lot of people. It made people that were young, that love music, understand that they can also do it and become big.
Was it intentional that you guys sang in Shona? There was an identity about you guys brought cool to us being Zimbo.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
There's a certain cool that you guys had.
We have to credit one man.
Who's that man?
Delani Makalima. I went to Delani and I said, "It's like that's not like." He said, "No, that's not it."
Bring it home.
He said, "Will your grandma listen to that? Will she understand it?"
Do you think nowadays artists understand that?
Artists.
Yeah. Do you think they understand that? Because you can tell Delani, Gilbert, and everyone, they sort of like had a formula to how they made music.
Oh yes. Artists these days, they are different. But Delani taught us a lot of things. Delani taught us when you get in the studio, 3 things that will destroy an artist: women, alcohol, and drugs. My artists today, I tell them the same thing. 3 things that will destroy you: alcohol, women, and drugs. That is, you have to stay away from that. That will just destroy you. It will make you lose focus. And Delani also said, when you sing, your first audience are the people that you live with. Or if the people that you live with can understand what you're saying, then you're singing to the right people. Yeah. So, and funny thing, my biggest fan was my grandma. She knew every single song. Even when my parents told me, we don't want the music, she would come to me and say, "Ava, they failed. She was my biggest fan.
Hey,
she
man.
knew every song that I released. She would tell me, "What song you want?" That was the most amazing feeling.
Word.
She always wanted me to be who I want to be. I used to keep a big afro, bro. And when I was going, you mean my house one? I'm going to see you know. So Delani was right. You needed to sing what people understand. Artists these days, they need to understand that your first audience is the people that you live with. Anditi mundu waunogara naye wanofamba wanotengira madomasi wanoti ndikuda madomasi $2 watochinja. If we are speaking in English, wakaenda pana mama watotengesa maputa unotizvo ndikupira kutenga maputi. She's your first audience. She's the person that will put your song in the phone here in mabatani here. So you need to entertain that person. She will be your springboard. You ended to South Africa. Numbers don't lie. That's why Chamhembe is big.
Numbers don't lie, true.
Numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie.
Leonard, thank you for bringing us to the future.
Thank you for having me.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, man, we can talk for hours, man.
I know. But you know what? I'll come back.
Yeah, you
We'll
should come
probably
back,
do
man.
this.
should come back,
And hey, man, thank you. Just thank you.
You need to come back. I need to tell you the life that we lived when we had shows, bro. We need to tell you about our first international show.
Okay, just give me one story from the shows.
Bruh. There was this show. We were in Mutare. And, you know, we found Chimanyika very funny. So we are standing there. This lady comes and says, Dimmy XQ. Dimmy Rocky. Dimmy Mapfumo. Dimmy wekuimba ngenyiko. every single show was an experience. It was crazy, man. It was crazy. And, you know, it was amazing, Dada. I'll tell you about our first show in Mtare, Dada. You know, you need to come back.
I'll come back. Leonard, so...